Hello, my name is Allison, and I'm going to be reviewing Jacqueline Roy's portfolio for part one of our composition project. So, my first impressions of her portfolio are really good. I like a lot of these pictures, and it almost has like a vintage vibe, if that makes sense. Um, just like when you scroll through it, I think they're all really aesthetically pleasing pictures, and you get a lot of variety of color, like with the yellow bus and the green bike and all sorts of things. So those are just my general first impressions. For her understanding of like the lesson and what we needed to know going into the composition assignment, I think that she has a really good understanding of line. Like when you look at this picture, she's obviously trying to get the lines of the fence and the shadow. And I think it's so cool. And just really, it shows that she was like, that's what she was going for. She understood that. And then also, her framing, I think, is like her strongest attribute out of everything. I think almost all of these pictures are framed perfectly. Um, like you can clearly see what she wants us to look at, and I don't know, like their framing in every single picture is pretty much perfect. Like the bus fits perfectly right here at the bottom of the frame. So I think that was definitely the strongest attribute here. Also, lighting. Like I love these pictures with, even though it's a little blurry, like the lights coming through up here, but you can still clearly see her friend down here. Um, and then she's also working with lighting in this picture as well as line and framing. So like I think that she had a really good understanding of what was being asked for this project. And how she effectively was using the elements, obviously framing still, that's like number one. I cannot get over it. And then I like her perspective in a lot of these photos. Like in this one, we're like looking over the fence, but at the Statue of Liberty thing. So I think that she really understood like the perspective that she's trying to give in all of these pictures. And I think that she tried a lot of different techniques. Like there's not just one general technique going on in all of these pictures. Um, like in, oh gosh, where is it? Oh, here it is. In this picture, so like she was putting emphasis on this metal cross looking thing while leaving the rest of the background blurry. And I just remember hearing that in like one of the videos. So obviously she watched it and like that was something that she was trying to do. So I think that she was effectively using um, all of the design elements in these photos, and they turned out really nice. So definitely the photo that I think is the best is this one. I love this picture so much. She has the bike down here perfectly. Like I think it shows so much balance with the window and then this electrical thing here and then the bike down here. And it's obviously framed perfectly because she's so good at that. So this is like, I think this photo is definitely the best. And the lighting is like, I don't even, it's just beautiful. I absolutely love this picture. And then also another really good one was this, which was like, it's practically Inception like. That's what it makes me think of. And it's also upside down. It took me so long looking at this to realize that these were the stairs, but the picture's flipped upside down. And I just thought it was so creative while also playing on line and perspective, um, because she just literally flipped the whole world upside down, and it's really cool. So those two are definitely the best out of this whole portfolio, in my opinion. And then the ones that I didn't like so much were this one here. It just didn't seem to make any sense. There's no like unity between whatever this Statue of Liberty thing is and the tree and the building. I just didn't think it really worked. I do like the lighting, like you can tell it's coming in from over here, but I don't know. There was nothing really, I'm not too crazy about it, but that's really like the only one that I didn't like. Other than that, I really, really liked every other picture. So, some things Jacqueline could improve on, I think, are just like a little bit more variety of like different colors in each picture. Like in this one, there's pink and yellow and green all over the place, but in a lot of the pictures, there's really only one color or like one. I don't know, like this one looks almost filtered, so it all just has like a very similar color rather than being like different vibrant colors. So I think that's something that she could play around with. And a little bit more like depth perception. Like this one here is fantastic because we can see like all the way down the street, but that's really the only one that has that sort of depth. So I think that's something else that she could play around with. Because I felt like a lot of the images were like two dimensional and just kind of flat rather than having like a lot of depth to them. But overall, I think this is a really great portfolio. I absolutely love this little bus that she found. It's like there's a lot of neat pictures in here. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of the things that she puts up.